Now we will see how the 2D view menu works. So if you want to see the object bigger or smaller, or in a particular area, or in a particular object only, like that, you can zoom it and see it. So the icon available here is zoom in, where if you click zoom in, so it become expand, it become bigger and bigger, and zoom out, it becomes smaller and smaller. In the you can get a overall view of the object. Okay, so this one is just to zoom in and zoom out, like that. So the same thing you can achieve by the mouse. You have a center button or a roller there. You can roll it up and down, roll it front and back. Okay, so that see, if you keep the mouse this icon somewhere which place you want to see bigger, no, this can be viewed bigger and smaller, and which area, if this corner you want to see, you can then bring the mouse here, then it roll it, so you can see the object. And you want to make it smaller, you can roll it back, roll towards the front. Okay, like this also you can control the screen or the viewing of the object. And this one is previous view. If you have if I am this particular view, if I want to see the previous view, I have to just click this. Okay, so it will show you, give the previous view. What was the previous view? Okay, this was the, so this is the previous view of it. If I create, this is the previous view. So just give the previous view of it. Okay, and nothing more in that. Then here the select scale. Okay, scale, what happened, 1:1. So what is the object size? That will be displayed in a ratio of 1:1. Okay, and this one is for scale to fit, that is full, whatever the object, full model space will be fully shown in the screen. And the other one is scale to fit selection. Whatever I selected, the star I selected, the star area, star will be fully shown out. If I am selecting the circle, full circle will be visible. Okay, so it will be adjusted, the screen will be adjusted to the showcasing that particular object only. And here is one button for relief preview. Actually we didn't do any 3D, so 3D is there. Then we can, if you clicking this, a preview or image type of the relief can see in the 2D view. So that we will have, after doing 3D we can check it. So this is the thing. Then in that colors of the model also we can just increase and decrease, that only after coming to the 3D only we can see that. And next we will go to the selection, what different kinds of selection is available in 2D. Okay, normally you know the selection icon here, the selection mode. If you click it, it becomes selection mode. So you see, if you are in some other command, you can come to this icon and click it, then it will become the selection mode. So if you want to select one by one individually, you can just click, and if you go to the second one, automatically the first one will go off. So for that thing, if you want to select one by one together, so like this, you can use the shift key. You press the shift key, first you select one object, then press shift key, then keep on selecting. So everything will be selecting one by one. So it will not leave from that group, so it will be in the same selection. Okay, so instead of that, if you have now, if I want to do only two objects, then this method is okay. If you have to select all the objects, if there is a many objects are there, so it will be difficult for you to select one by one to get the all objects. For that there is a shortcut key, Control A. So if you use the Control A, select all the object will be selected. So this is the way the full all object can be selected if you have. And suppose you have some 50 object, all 50 object is selected, from that only one object only if you want to leave, don't want to select, so then what you can do, you keep shift key on, shift key pressed, then select that particular object you want to unselect. So this got unselected like this. So it will be helpful for you for the larger selections of the vectors. Now there is another method also using the cursor. You can make a window like this window, no? So what I am doing now, I am making a window box, okay, window like this. I clicked one particular point and keeping the mouse button pressed only, I am just moving the cursor to the from right side of the screen to the left side, okay. For the screen it will be okay from our right side to left side. So what happened is from if you are doing in this direction, okay, so whatever the object come even partially into the window, the whole object will be selected. See, if I am just partially only this window, this rectangle is coming, but it will be selected. But if you do the same process, okay, from left to right, it will not be selected. If I am doing from left to right, so partially all these three were inside, but it is not collected. This way only full object only will be selected. See, now the circle is full inside the box, so it will be selected. If you the star also inside, fully inside means then only it will get selected. If you are doing this way, partially also will get selected. That is the advantage. If I want to do this too, this will get selected, but this will not work when you are doing from this side to this side. So this the convenience. If you know which way you want to select, accordingly you can move the mouse to get it selected. And then after selection, if you want to delete something, you can use the delete button that you I didn't specifically told, but I'm just for information, one by one. If you want to select, just select the object and press the delete button, it will be deleted. Or whatever control A, if you put, all the things will be selected, whatever selected, it will be deleted if you press the delete button. So these all things are just basic information required to manipulate the view and objects. Thank you.